getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do. Excited.
Go outside, nerd. Get out. Go.
Oh my God, I did not think he was going to do that. That scared me. That actually scared me a little bit.
It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Welcome to another late night edition of Two Brothers.
It's not even that late.
Sure fucking feels like it is. I'm Alberto.
Oh,
but you already knew that.
Yeah.
Because you probably have already been listening to the podcast before. So there's no need for me to even, introduce myself. But, you know what does need no introduction?
What?
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and its fucking bullshit ass campaign. Because at the time of this recording, everyone who's in the gaming sphere knows that game just fucking came out.
Early access.
Which I feel like it's a fucking thing now with video games. And the campaign has been reviewed terribly for once. And I'm saying that, what was the last Call of Duty game where, it got a bad score?
Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, but, I think people were being too harsh on Infinite Warfare. Everyone says that the campaign was actually kind of good, Multiplayer, that's neither here or there, But that was, actually unique, and it was different.
Why? Because you're in space?
Yeah, you're in fucking space, dude. That was when Call of Duty ran out of just every fucking idea on the books. Let's just go to space. And
you're saying it's good? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, there's side missions. You can visit different fucking... It was like Starfield before Starfield.
No, fuck off.
I'm not fucking joking, all right?
All right.
But this one has been getting negative reviews, and... I don't want to say I didn't see it coming.
That's what I was about to say. Who didn't see it coming?
Apparently, the people who fucking bought it didn't see the shit coming.
You fucking morons! What?
I hate to be. I hate for us to be harsh right at the gate, but yeah. And this is coming from people who were fucking morons and bought Call of Duty games when we probably shouldn't have, and we skipped out on this one. And if you bought it, yeah, you kind of are a moron. I mean. How many times it's like that meme, with SpongeBob, when instead of the old man, it's the Call of Duty fans. How many times do we have to fucking teach you this lesson? Shit ain't gonna get better, dude.
Yeah. No one. No, it's not out yet. I was about to say, what about the multiplayer? But
at the time of this recording, multiplayer will be out, but we're not gonna
I don't think I don't think. Is going to change the state of Modern Warfare 3.
Because everything carries over from 2. So that means nothing really is changing. It's the maps from Modern Warfare 2, which people have been asking for fucking ages now. I feel like the time has passed. And also this is the year 2023, right? Where a whole bunch of good fucking games come out. This shit is unacceptable. Okay? You got Dead Island 2 coming out looking like a fucking banger. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
If you're stacking up against the likes of fucking Gollum, come on, man. You're doing something wrong.
In that King Kong?
The King Kong game too. What the fuck?
But I feel like you get your money's worth with that game because it's longer.
Yeah, well, but it's also you're laughing at the game and you're having a good time even though it's terrible. This shit is just fucking boring, apparently, from what people are saying.
So, the story doesn't follow where it left off in the second one?
I really don't know. And you know what the problem is? Is because the story from Modern Warfare 2, when I played it and I finished it, it has to continue after with Warzone. So if you want to know what's going on with the story, you have to fucking play Warzone. And who really wants to do that? Huh? I don't know about you, but I don't want to fucking play Warzone just to find out or keep up with. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking ridiculous.
I didn't even know that it continues through Warzone.
Yeah, no, that's how it is.
That's fucking stupid.
But
So-
yeah, I don't know where it lands on the timeline. If you're asking me, I don't fucking know.
So you're saying that cliffhanger of Modern Warfare 2,
With no Russian.
they fucking... Did you feel like, okay, let's go?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was like, all right, well, let's see where it's gonna go.
Oh,
you know?
that the what was it? Let's go Russian or whatever.
No Russian. Let's go Russian. What the fuck? Come on.
What was it again? No Russian.
Yeah. Can we stop saying the word no Russian on this episode?
Well, I want to know what's called. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's what it's called. So.
Well, Modern Warfare is known for that, right? Like that main mission.
Yeah, I mean,
And-
it's one of the things that they're
and-
known for, sure.
In this new remake, they centered it around it, right?
I guess.
So you expect to continue that and
Yeah.
know that shit, right?
Well, it opens up apparently with that mission.
Nice.
But I don't know what happens or like what the deal is. So I wouldn't know.
I don't know,
If it stacks up with it. But like the point is that it's just not like I don't really care because there's just so many other fucking video games that are like out right now that people can be playing, like Alan Wake 2, you know, which we'll talk about Alan Wake 2 for a second. Not the review, but like some shit surrounding it and like a trend that you and I have been seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, like it's not, at this point, it really, why is that's not gonna work. At this point, it's not even like acceptable, man. It really isn't. Like the
mothership.
No. The fucking bitch. Let me put this into a bit of context, okay? The Modern Warfare 3 campaign dropped the same time as RoboCop did. All right. Now, RoboCop, for those who are unfamiliar, there's a game called RoboCop Rogue City that's out right now. I'm still playing through it, so we'll do a review, maybe. I don't know. But the developers of that game made Terminator Resistance, which is also pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
But they were responsible for fucking Rambo, which, if you Google Rambo the video game, it's one of the worst fucking video games to ever come out the year it did.
The way you sentenced, the way you phrased it, was like they actually fucked them.
No, you're like that South
They
Park
fucked
episode?
Rambo.
They might as well have, because that was a terrible fucking game. Looked like you were playing with like the graphics looked like they were fucking action figures and shit. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
The point is that developer redeemed themselves, and in the year 2023 dropped a fucking game that has been scoring better than the developers who've been putting out these Call of Duty games consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just let that sink in, dude. A fucking developer who is known for putting out the worst game, one of the worst games of all time, made a fucking comeback in the year that Call of Duty is fucking up. You know? And the thing is that they promised to like take a year off, and they never fucking did that. What the fuck happened to that year off? You know? I don't know. Dude. It's depressing, man.
That studio that did the RoboCop game, like I was telling you, they should remake Rambo.
Yeah, they should give themselves a second chance.
Yeah. Now
They
that
definitely
now
should.
they did not, I feel like now they know what they're doing and all
Uh-huh.
this shit. I can see that.
Yeah, that would be nice, you know?
No, just like I was telling you, like I think Activision or whoever is in charge
Most likely Activision, yeah.
got too big for their bridges. Their
I don't think that's the
pantalones.
way you say that. I think it's too big for their britches.
That's what I just said.
You said too big for their bridges there. Don't gaslight me on this podcast. Also, stop putting your fucking mic up to your nose. I can hear you breathing.
That's cool though, right?
No, it's not.
Fine. Like this, huh? Fucking dickhole.
God, every fucking episode, I have to tell you how many times to keep the fucking mic straight.
Oh, like you're a fucking expert, dickhead.
I am, because you could fucking hear me clearly. If you had the headphones, you'd know.
Where was I?
You're talking about fucking bridges or some shit. I
Yeah.
don't know. But I agree. I agree with I agree with your fucking statement. I do. You know?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what's next for Call of Duty.
I honestly have no fucking clue.
You know, like
I have
you
no
had a good
fucking
thing
clue.
going on with Modern Warfare,
They
Then-
kind of did, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of did.
and somehow you fucking
They fucked it up.
yeah.
I don't know what's next. I mean, now that it's been acquired by Microsoft, the only hope for fans who actually want to enjoy Call of Duty is to play the old ones on Game Pass when they get added. You know, we have an episode that I don't know if we've released yet, where we talk about that.
I think we did. It was a bonus.
Yeah, it was a bonus episode, and yes, just honestly, you'll have a better time playing
The classics.
a classic. I would honestly, this is my recommendation. Okay, and I still don't advise it, which is a paradox. Is that what they call it? Contradictory statement. You would have a better time buying Black Ops 2 and waiting to get in a fucking lobby and play in maybe one good match over playing that shit of Modern Warfare 3. I'm being honest with you. You know? Or playing zombies by yourself. So, it's a depressing year for Call of Duty, but also, fuck them. You know? Fuck them. And fuck anyone who bought it, dude. Seriously.
Jeez.
Like, I saw people on TikTok posting videos of themselves being like, oh man, how many times are they going to keep releasing this shit? And then they fucking press X on their controller and pre-order the shit. And it's like, well, I don't know. It seems like a self-inflicted wound, dude. I don't fucking keep doing this shit. You know? So,
Like-
yeah. I don't
Like
know.
we're on this topic right now of like online multiplayer games. At this point, like, what's the point now of having these games?
Multiplayer games?
Like,
Or-
Back for Blood, Texas
Hey, yo,
Chainsaw,
Your Halos and shit, you mean?
Evil Dead.
I
Like,
don't know, man.
just,
know what-
they only have a year, and it's done.
Yeah, unless it gets like super fucking popular, and then it's like then it continues, you know.
Like you're gonna spend $60 to $70
Yeah,
for a game that's didn't turn out well, or
did turn out well,
Or
but
did-
there's not many people like
yeah,
playing it.
and it's done over a year. It's like,
And you know what the irony is that like it's because of the people who continue to fucking play Call of Duty. It's like if you'd have just given attention to these other multiplayer games instead of continuing to sink money into the same fucking shit, you'd get different and fun multiplayer experiences, man. I remember when the Evil Dead game came out and being like super psyched about it, but not a lot of people talking about it. And now that it's like gonna get shut down, now there's more eyes on it than ever before. And they're like, oh, what? And it's like, where the fuck were you guys since day one?
yeah,
You know, like, instead of playing the same fucking shit, you should have been showing love and attention to the Evil Dead game.
or
It's
all the
you
other
know?
ones we just mentioned.
That
It's just
that same developer is going to make a Barbarian game from the movie. Yeah, that movie from the Barbarian movie, the one where
yeah.
they're going to make a video game based off of that. And-
Which one? Which guys?
The one who did Evil Dead.
Hmm.
And as much as it sounds cool on paper, that shit is going to dissolve as quick as fucking cotton candy, dude. Like,
I kind of
come on.
feel bad for that game that's coming out, the Killer Clowns.
Oh yeah, I honestly don't want to sound fucked up. That kind of sounds like it'd be dead on arrival.
That or like again, it's gonna be done.
It's
over-
gonna be like a novelty thing where people play it for like a week, and then they stop, and then they complain about where's all the good multiplayer games. Like, well, you fucking had one, and you could have supported that.
yeah.
You know, Splitgate is another one of those games where it's like it was free, it played a lot like Halo. It may have lacked content, but had you supported it, maybe it still would have been around.
Well,
you
it's
know?
not anymore.
I think that, yeah, it's no longer around. Why? Because everyone fucking put all their money on Halo, and look how that shit turned out. It's only now getting good on year 2. It's like, I don't know, dude. It's still predominantly like
it can't only be Call of Duty and
like Fortnite, fucking Apex.
Like, come
you know?
on, guys.
I honestly do blame the community as much as I blame the fucking publisher. Because the community still fucking buys skin packs. They still fucking buy COD. They still buy into that shit. You know, you still give them your fucking money. And then you complain about how they don't give... There's nothing new with Call of Duty or Apex. And it's like, you're the ones keeping this Battle Royale shit alive. Dude, like... If you think for a second that Modern Warfare 3 traditional multiplayer is gonna be good, it's gonna maybe it might be nostalgic for what 3 months, because you know Infinity Ward's only gonna fucking care about Warzone and the fucking shop, because that's what most of you fucking doofuses do anyways. The same thing with like 2K games. They sell you the same fucking shit.
Are we being too harsh right now?
No, we're not being too harsh. The reason why is that this shit has been fucking going on for years now. And this is coming from someone who is a fucking moron and did that. Like, I just recently, like, came out of, like, you know that scene, or not scene, but They Live, when he fucking puts on the glasses and he finally realizes what the fuck's been going on. Like, I just now started realizing, like, what the fuck have I been doing?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, I did fucking play myself. And that's why I'm here to fucking tell people that you're also playing yourselves, man. Come on. I get it. There's people who casually play games, and that's fine.
And I was going to say, like, there's not even a good multiplayer game out there, dude. I want to play.
Really.
I want to play.
Not really.
Just, like, for fun. And I don't want to go back to Call of Duty.
I don't either.
I was thinking about downloading Overwatch.
Hell no.
That's a fucking shit show.
And you don't want to fucking support Blizzard.
And Battlefield is still shit.
Yeah, no one's playing Battlefield. You know? X Defiant, do you remember that? You probably don't. It was a first-person shooter that played a lot like Call of Duty. It was made by Ubisoft. I played the beta like 4 months ago during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been put on hold indefinitely. And that was supposed to be like the COD killer, which we all know there's no such thing right now. But that was going to play like a casual first-person multiplayer shooter like Call of Duty. That could have been a cool alternative. But once again, ain't no one gonna fucking like support it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, that's the state of it, dude. So if you're someone who you know, and you know that you're doing the shit, you're buying this fucking shit, don't complain when fucking Activision still feeds you the same shit. That's just how it is. You should be giving more attention to games like Alan Wake 2, fucking RoboCop, Final Fantasy 16. Fuck, go play Bloodborne again. I'm playing through it right now. I got to summon people minutes, dude. It took me like 2 minutes. Not even that. Minute. Got invaded and died within a minute. Like, there's still people playing that shit. Go out and play that. Go out and play fucking Bloodborne or any of these games. Which leads us
to the end. Thank you guys.
Do you have anything else to say about that shit?
No, not really.
So let's talk about Alan Wake 2 and some people who are, or you want to?
No, it's not. It's not even that.
It's not even what, like Alan Wake 2 or what?
It's even Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So you go for it, man. Go. Get into it.
Well, shit. I mean, I did beat Spider-Man 2.
No, I'm talking about the fucking.
I know. I'm just saying.
No.
I did beat it.
Oh, you want to do a little review?
No, we're not going to do a review.
Why not?
Because at this point, I feel like if you know.
You know.
You know it's a good game. You don't need to hear it from me. Okay? There's fucking other people who do it.
I want to say it was shitty. It's not fun,
You're not
guys.
even fucking playing it.
Okay,
yet,
go.
There are some people out there, small minority maybe, I don't know, of people who they find something to nitpick about these games like Spider-Man 2. You know, for as much as I can criticize Starfield, there's some things that people complain about that, like little shit here and there, that has been getting on my fucking nerves. I'm sure it's been getting on your nerves too.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man 2 thing about how people were saying that the graphics don't look good. Are you fucking insane? There are people, and there are TikToks. I'm not fucking crazy, although I do feel like I am crazy when it comes to them saying this shit. How the fuck can you say that Spider-Man 2 doesn't look good? Man, like, what is it? I don't understand, like, and this isn't the first time that this happened. Because if you remember back in 2018 when Spider-Man, like, the first one came out, people were complaining about the fucking puddles in that game. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That we're comparing the screenshot of like the E3 versus like the release, and how the puddles don't look as good as the fucking E3. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Puddles. You're worried. You're fucking concerned about puddles. You get to play as fucking Spider-Man, and I feel like the same thing is happening with Spider-Man 2, where it's like,
what, with their
it's
puddles?
Maybe the I don't know, where it's like Xbox fanboys, or just people in general, will just be like, look at this, guys. Look at this fucking Coke can. It doesn't look fucking realistic or some shit. It's like,
as
what?
much as these Sony fucking whatever you want to call them, they're the ones making up those memes about the X fanboys. I haven't heard anything. The true fans of Xbox complaining.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
They're just these fucking toxic. Fucking.
Why can't people just enjoy games? You know, I don't get it. It's
yeah.
like they're
when I started seeing them and when you told me about it, I was questioning my fucking like
your vision or what?
Like I don't know.
There's no way. There's no way that,
like,
that people think
really
that.
like. Are we playing a different game than you guys?
There's no fucking way. It runs buttery smooth,
dude. When you launched it and you played it, the first thing I said was like, "Holy shit, this shit looks good."
I was like, "This looks fucking fantastic."
That was the first thing I said.
Then it's like people focusing on the little things, you know, like, oh, the NPCs don't look good, or it's the repeat of the same car driving. It's like, why the fuck are you focused on this shit, man? Go swing around, go fucking do crimes. What do you care about that? Like, it makes no fucking sense, you know? And then there's like the thing about Starfield and people complaining about how, like, if you run for 40 minutes, then you'll eventually hit a wall. It's like, why are you running 40 minutes in one direction anyways?
You're right.
You know, like, that's not a part. I mean, I guess you could do that, but it's like, that's not part of the fucking experience. You know? It's little things like that make people feel like, oh, this game is mid. I can't walk for an hour and not hit a wall. It's like, that doesn't make a good fucking game, man.
It's like it's questioning like the way I play because of these fucking assholes.
Me too. It kind of kills
sorry.
it. It kind of kills it for me, man. It's like
I don't want to sound so fucking harsh and everything, but
no, but
it's too much.
There is a problem of people thinking that if a game gets an 8, for example, like Spider-Man did, it's automatically a fucking failure. You know? Or if a game gets a fucking 10, everything else is trash compared to it. And it's like, it's either all one thing or the other. There's never something in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's like, Starfield is decent. It's not the fucking greatest game ever made. It's also not the worst game ever made either. It's just kind of, it's right there, you know, and your mileage may fucking vary. But some people look at it and it's like, no, guys, it's all trash compared to Baldur's Gate. And it's like, calm the fuck down, dude. All right? Calm down. That's the thing that gets to me. It's like, it's becoming more of an issue this year than like last year, I think.
And these so-called gamers, they're not, okay, for example, like, I feel like they buy these games,
Just to jump in the hype,
yeah, and just to be the first one to review it
put out fucking
and
footage.
put it on their channel and shit,
Yeah.
and there you go.
Yeah.
You know, the first one to do it. You know,
Mhm.
look, you just 100% Spider-Man, and it
Yeah,
took
I
you
just
what
did it.
since when did it release?
Came out on the 20th, dude. Took me like 3 weeks,
There you go.
which I know may still be like somewhat like quick compared to someone who may just be taking their time and whatever and shit like that. But
Uh-huh.
there's people who finished the shit in 3 days and planned it. Like, did you even fucking breathe during this whole thing?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
what the fuck? Did you take any time to actually absorb the fucking story?
Or did you
Nothing
enjoy
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? Like, these developers put their time and effort into the shit, and then people will be like, "It's fucking short. It took me like 12 hours to beat it," and it's like, look, dude, I'll take a 12-hour fucking game that actually had like detail and attention put to it. Then again, Call of Duty. You know,
Or you guys constantly go get, you know? And the new recent game, Alan Wake 2, got the same shit. Like, it's not great.
yeah.
It's not fun.
And this is based off people playing it for like a day, or people playing it for 2 days or 3 days, and it's like, or they're playing it nonstop, and it's like, just dude, take your time. This isn't a fucking race, you know. People were like, the story made no sense, and like, you only played it for a day. You didn't take a moment to fucking like soak it in.
Yeah.
Also, like, I mean, I know there's people out there who are playing Alan Wake 2 who played the first one, but I think a lot of people are coming into 2 having not played 1 or tried 1 and just couldn't get into it. It's like, if that was an indication that you're not going to like 2, or just don't pick it up then.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I don't understand it. It's like, and it's at least, look, this is my opinion, and I know it might come off as like, I don't know if harsh is the right word, but it's like, that's why I don't trust people on TikTok reviewing video games. It's because it's like, it always feels like they're just doing it to get it out there. And they'll make up like 10 fucking bullet points, and that's it. You know, compared to like this YouTuber called SkillUp on YouTube, who actually like makes, I don't know, pretty decent review, like length reviews, like half hour or something like that, where he talks about everything. And I'd rather watch that shit because at least I know he's going to be like actually critiquing things about the game versus like, guys, this is a fucking 10. Fucking Spider-Man swinging around. You could do stop crimes. It's a 10 out of 10. I was like, wait, what the fuck? What review? What is that? It's not a fucking review.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
it's
I just
fucking
don't know.
weird,
Are
man.
you guys even having fun? Are you guys enjoying this anymore?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
dude.
Can you guys just take a moment, like you said, enjoy it?
Yeah.
If it takes you a week, it takes you a week. Who cares if you're not the first one to get your review out there?
And then that's the problem too, is that like when I was playing Spider-Man 2, I was like worried that if I took my time, eventually something big would be spoiled for me, you know?
That's another thing. Can you fucking cocksuckers don't
Yeah,
spoil
stop
anything?
spoiling this shit, dude. Like, people will not put a fucking warning. And if they do, it's like a second, and then they'll show the fucking thing that spoils it for you, you know?
Like, come on, dude. There's people out there that have things to do in their
They
lives.
got
man.
fucking jobs, man. They got fucking lives to live,
Yeah, like you guys don't have to spoil everything.
Do you remember when Endgame enforced that whole thing of like don't spoil the Endgame and shit? Like, and I don't know how many people actually like did that versus, but that should be a fucking thing from developers. It's like, if you're gonna play this game and you're planning on streaming it or whatever, posting it on social media, don't fucking spoil it.
Didn't the guys at Santa Monica did that? I feel like
I think so, yeah.
I think they did that for
Yeah,
Ragnarok.
and still people they went out and fucking spoiled the shit. And you know me, so like, you played God of War Ragnarok. How long did it take you? I think it took you like a month and a half, maybe, Because you were taking your time.
I would say 2.
Yeah, you were taking your time. Me, it took me longer just because I was playing other video games. Makes sense. I didn't get around to finishing it after like maybe 2 or 3 months after you finished it.
Mm-hmm.
And by that point, everything had been fucking put on TikTok, like all the fucking spoilery shit. And I did a decent enough job of like staying off of it, but there were some things that kind of like, oh man, that would have been nice to have been surprised by this certain thing that happens or whatever. It's like, yeah, dude, it kind of feels like when a new game comes out and you want to play it to enjoy it, you kind of almost feel pressured to finish it quickly so that nothing gets spoiled for you.
Yeah.
You know? Because there's still fucking dickheads who do that.
Kind of happy that people didn't like Alan Wake 2.
It separated the people who like were just trying to get into it versus the people who actually were going to like the target audience for it.
Can I say something?
What?
I'm gonna shoot myself. No.
God, dude.
Cut that out, guys. Okay. Cut it out.
I don't think I'm going to.
No. Look. Okay. Look. This is for real. I'm not excited for Grand Theft Auto 6.
Can I be honest? Kind of me too. You know?
It's I can't explain how to like say it's like you guys ruined it in a way. You ruined
with like the false hype, the rumors,
you
the
ruined
leaks.
the excitement.
Yeah.
With your constant fucking, they're gonna release the trailer next week.
Yeah.
This is Rockstar's gonna do this. Rockstar's gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's like so many false fucking, like you were saying. Not that long ago, you said that they're gonna so the fucking guys.
Yeah, so people were saying that like, oh, fucking mark your calendars, guys. This is it.
And nothing
happened.
Like, you fucking dorks, don't you think if they're gonna release a trailer for it, it's gonna be like in the VGAs?
Yeah.
Or like a showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Not just out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, and look, the thing is, like, when you said like, oh, I'm not excited for it, it's not from like anything that has to do with the developer. It has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with the fucking community that just won't fucking shut up and like to just wait.
Yeah.
Like the last time you guys did this shit was with Cyberpunk, where you guys bitched and moaned and complained about how like this game was not out yet, and then they finally gave it to you, and then you're like, what the fuck is this? It's broken. It's like, maybe if you'd stopped complaining and you'd waited, you know. And I know that developers have blame on it too, because they decided they wanted to fucking announce it back in like 2015 when they knew damn well it wasn't ready, you know. Like, and that's the thing I'll commend Rockstar with, is like, for as much shit as I give them, like all the memes about like, oh, GTA 6 will come out after fucking World War 3 or whatever, at least they're keeping shit close to their chest. They're not saying anything, and they're working hard on the game. And when they're ready, they'll be ready. Like George R. R. Martin with this fucking book. And as much as it pisses me off, it's kind of like, I'd rather them not say anything and then just show me the fucking game. You know?
Like, that's a good, like, it's like that South Park episode, the Black Friday.
Uh-huh.
Those, I don't know what you want to call these people. Well, you're those guys waiting to get into that door and get that fucking
that first tease.
Yeah,
they're waiting for that first fucking logo, the official logo of the game.
Like, they'll fucking stab anyone just to get it. It's like, dude, come on, man.
Like, just chill, dude. You'll get the fucking game. I get it. I understand.
We'll get the game. We'll get the announcement.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get all of this if you just wait.
Just wait. Don't even think about it. There's other fucking things you can be excited for. You know? Buy Grand Theft Auto again on the fucking PS5.
I think it was like 2 years ago, or maybe more, when they announced Alan Wake 2, I mean.
Yeah.
in that VGA shit. Since then, till now, since the release, maybe I saw 2 trailers after that, just 2. That was it. I was in the dark for this game.
No pun intended.
Because I want to be surprised. I want to be in it, you know?
Which is, it's rare nowadays.
You can't.
To wait, to not have anything shown to you, to keep yourself in the dark. It's like, you really almost got to just not be on social media if you want to just...
That's what I've been doing lately with games. It's just, that's a game I like.
I'll keep my eye on it.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's it. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it. I don't want to see, like...
Occasionally, when a game like that, I'll like check on it. Like, is there anything? No? Okay. Cool. I'll just keep waiting. You know?
I don't know, for some reason I don't watch gameplay or none of that.
For me, I do, because I want to be like, I'm interested to see how it plays and shit.
I just watch the launch trailer and that's it, dude. I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be my type of game or whatever. That's it, dude.
Yeah.
But you guys over here have to fucking
like
you want every like little detail, every.
It's like, and then at that point when it does get released, and it's like, well, you fucking ruined it. The surprise is over now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, it and then people are like, why the fuck haven't they released it? They'll rather release fucking GTA 5 and all this shit, which fair, I get that. I don't know why they keep fucking doing that. But let's not fucking forget, like, Red Dead 2 came out, what was it now, 5 years now?
Yeah.
And how long do you think it took them to fucking make that? Fucking years, dude. And I feel like they started GTA 6 like 2 or 3 years ago.
The voice actor fucking, what did he say? Oh my god. The voice actor for Arthur, I think he said 2013 or 14. They've been working on that game.
Yeah,
I think, or maybe
I can see that with as much love and attention as they put into that game. Yeah, I can see that for sure.
So
let's just say they started 2015, or just to be generous. But I feel like they may have started earlier. That's like 4 years of fucking development, almost like 4 years, and then the game comes out, and then let's not forget they support Red Dead 2. I mean, not as much as they do with fucking online, with GTA Online, right? But they support it. They've come out with patches. So let's add another, like, year or two of them just, like, making sure that the game is good. Now it's 2020. The pandemic is affecting them. They haven't started GTA 6 because of the pandemic. Let's say they just started doing it late 2021, late 2020. That fucking tracks. For them to take their fucking time and like actually build, and if we're to believe that GTA 6 is gonna be as big and as like realistic and shit, yeah, with as much NPC voice lines, the main characters, all that shit, I can see how it's still taking their time. But some people seem to believe that after GTA 5 is when they started working on GTA 6, like they forgot about Red Dead 2. I was like, this guy's been fucking 10 years. Like, do you not forget that they're making other shit too? You know, or that they, for some reason, keep working on GTA Online. Like, I feel like they just started with GTA 6 not that long ago.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I think we haven't
heard anything.
Yeah,
it's because they're not ready to fucking show anything yet, and people are out here just being like, guys, come on, the next trailer is gonna be this, and they're gonna showcase that, and then it never fucking happens. You know?
Yeah.
But when it does happen, you fucking better believe it's gonna set the fucking world on fire. Because everyone and their moms are gonna be waiting for fucking GTA 6. Like, it's not a fucking understatement to say that GTA 6 is like the next biggest fucking video game.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
You know,
That shit is gonna fucking.
it's gonna sell like fucking hotcakes, dude.
Remember the launch for the 5th one?
Oh my god, yeah, I did.
And it went around the
It went
fucking.
around the fucking like around the
store.
Starbucks and shit. Like it was a fucking. Yeah, that's a midnight launch, dude. It was a massive fucking crowd for that game.
Now imagine this one. Dude.
Imagine this one, dude. Post COVID, now people can be like out and about. Yeah, this shit is gonna be fucking huge, fucking huge. But until then, let's just all fucking wait. Let's all just be patient. Let's all play our fucking games, and more than anything, don't support fucking developers that continue selling you the same shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Two brothers.
Um,
No, like the key takeaways here is like, don't be dicks, and
be smart about your purchases.
enjoy.
Enjoy the video games, man.
Fucking
Yeah,
read that
enjoy
in,
it.
dude.
The Alan Wake 2 just came out. Just fucking came out. People are already saying that like it's either the greatest game of all time or it's the worst fucking thing they
Like
ever
you were
played.
saying, like there was a guy. Okay, working on Spider-Man, on the swing mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay, to just for your ass to enjoy. Okay,
Took them fucking, like Nicky Janky says, takes them like 100 whatever dog years and shit. Just perfecting the fucking movements and everything.
yeah.
And you got some moron just looking at the trash cans and be like, "This doesn't look right. The fucking textures don't pop in."
Like, wasn't there an article of a guy who just worked on the cape of Batman
Yeah,
for years?
Yeah.
Just to get it right.
just to fucking get it right.
Okay.
And people would probably not even blink,
right.
wouldn't fucking bat an eye at something like that.
So
You know?
enjoy, dude.
Like I haven't played Alan Wake 2, but you've been telling me how you can switch between different like
characters,
whatever
yeah.
and shit. Can you imagine how long that would have taken to get right so that it doesn't fucking break every time?
Yeah.
That's crazy that they managed to do that. You know? It's just same thing with like the little things that fucking Elden Ring puts in or Bloodborne. Shit like that. Like we should be able to we should care more about what these developers actually give us. Versus, again, I keep bringing it up, the fucking campaign in Modern Warfare 3 is basically Warzone. And they sold it to you like it's an open-ended mission, like, oh, you can do this and that, guys. And it's just Warzone. Versus fucking RoboCop. And they're getting the fucking footsteps right of RoboCop.
That
You
was
know?
cool.
Being able to do all this cool shit. Like, they actually put care into their fucking game.
Dude, I was
And it's $60, which is rare. Everything is fucking 70 now.
when I saw you play RoboCop, and like I guess you were going towards a mission. You're on the streets,
Oh, yeah.
and you can give out tickets.
You
and
can give
shit.
parking. You can give citations. You can do that with people who are drunk and shit. Like you can just be a
on.
fucking cop on top of being RoboCop. That's fucking cool.
Like I was gonna say, the developers they couldn't like they
They
should
didn't have to.
they didn't have to do
They didn't
that.
have to add to that.
They just added it just
Yeah.
to say here you go.
Here you go. Like and it's not like it's a super complicated thing. It's like here you can fucking issue tickets. You're fucking RoboCop. It's cool,
It's
man. It's
fun.
fucking fun. You know, it's not gonna win Best Game of the Year award or whatever, but I fucking like I love that shit
Didn't
when they
we-
put their
well,
attention and detail.
What did
to
we
that.
just say? To say, it's fun. If it's fun and you're fucking having,
Hey, dude, I should pull up the clip, but like, what did Reggie say? The guy from Nintendo. If it's not fun, what's the point?
yeah,
That's the main takeaway. If it's not fun, what's the point?
dude, like, was another game earlier that wasn't so fucking great, but I had fun with.
Dead Island 2 is one we talked about.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I don't want to say it wasn't great or anything, but for a game that was in development hell for years,
and then it turned out like that. Like it actually turned out pretty decent.
fuck, dude. Yeah.
That's fucking good, man. And it's like I was bummed that like, oh, it's not open world, but then I was like, why do I want it to be open world?
Right.
The main fun about Dead Island 2 was being able to just kill fucking
That's what I was
zombies.
to say.
you
The
know?
main point is killing fucking zombies.
in creative ways.
And that's it.
And that's what makes it fucking fun. Shit, I mean, and then you compare it to like Star Wars. And I remember we talked about it on the podcast how instead of them fixing the game, they made a fucking little unique piece of art to show you that the game was crashing a lot. And people still have the audacity to say that's their game of the year. Come on, dude. There's plenty
Sounds
of
like
other
you
games
didn't
out there.
enjoy that game.
I enjoyed it. It's far from fucking game of the year. Far from being game of the year.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's good. It's not that fucking good. Hi-Fi Rush came out this year, and that shit was better. Way fucking better. You can stand and just look at the fucking walls and how it goes with the beat for minutes, not do anything, and that shit's fun. You know?
What?
You notice that?
No, I did, dickhead.
But yeah.
I'm just saying, like, a big budget game that came out like Star Wars, and you enjoyed an indie shadow drop. of a
Hi-Fi
game?
Rush wasn't indie either.
Not
you know?
indie, but like a
But
shadow
it was shadow
drop.
dropped, yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Because those guys, you can tell between Hi-Fi Rush and Star Wars who put the most love into their games. And Hi-Fi Rush did that. They thought of everything. Accessibility. If you're someone who's fucking like deaf, you can still play the game by just looking at the beats.
Are
And
you
how
serious?
it goes with the fucking beat. That's how you can fucking play it.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm being fucking. You can use the metronome thing. I'm probably saying those things wrong, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can play it like that, and all you got to do is just look at the beat and sync it up that way. They thought of fucking everything. Versus Star Wars, where it's like you're clipping through the fucking world by hour 1, and people are like, "This is the best game of the year, guys." Fuck off. That's not the best that 2023 had to offer, man. Hi-Fi Rush was better. Dead Space Remake was fucking better. Resident Evil 4, still my game of the year. Fucking did it better. Baldur's Gate 3, which it's the third game in the franchise and it still managed to fucking bring in new fans. That did it better. So,
Just
Blasphemous 2 fucking does it better.
Like, oh.
You know? That's just Quake fucking 2 Remastered came out and it looks fantastic compared to fucking
What?
was another I know there's another game that came out that was a remaster that turned out to be a piece of shit. What was it? It's not Metal Gear, it was something else. Oh my god. What was it? It was a remaster. Do you remember?
How long ago was this?
It was like not that long. It was like 3 months. It was like a remastered game. And it was not even... Oh, Red Dead. Not even a remaster. It was a straight up fucking port. And Quake 2 came out at the same time, and that was a remastered. And if you look at it side by side, night and day, that Quake 2 remaster looks fantastic. All I'm saying is like, people, you gotta fucking put your love and attention to developers that actually give a fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, and there's still AAA games that are doing it good. Like I said, like Spider-Man 2 did it fucking great. Final Fantasy 16 did it fucking great. You know, Resident Evil 4 out here fucking giving you a DLC that's $10 and it's worth like 6 hours. 6 hours.
Yeah.
If you're playing it on hardcore, yeah, that's like 6 hours long. $10. You know how much the fucking fatality is on Mortal Kombat? 12. And for like what, a 5-second animation, which I know they probably worked hard on that animation.
Well,
whoever did it,
it's not worth $12.
but it's not worth $12. Come on, dude.
God damn.
Come on. You still can't tell me that Resident Evil 4 Remake is not like one of the best games of the year. They gave us a DLC that's fucking $10. If it were any other fucking company, they would sell it to you like a full price game.
Okay. I got something to say. Alright, for example, Resident Evil 4 came out in March. And we recently got the DLC September?
Like a month and a half ago now.
Okay. And it still felt fresh in a way.
It felt fresh, yeah.
Even though that shit came out earlier this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this how long it took for them to do the DLC.
I think they had the DLC like almost completed when the game came out.
I'm just saying, like, to
But
release.
yeah.
You know, so that was like what, April, May, June, July, August, 6.
Yes, about 6 months.
Let's say 6 months, compared to MK right now with their DLC characters.
Yeah.
How the fuck does that not work with NK with their DLC? Like, we should be excited. There's DLC coming.
Yeah. Well,
but-
it's not
but
that like
It's not like
Because-
Omni-Man's coming out next week, and I'm like,
no. The reason why is like if you're a casual fan, which let's be honest, most of the people who bought MK1 are not like hardcore fighting game fans. They're casual, but they like to see Omni-Man. Like, oh, fucking cool. They buy the premium edition, and then they'll play it for a week and drop it. Why? Because they don't want to put effort into like learning the mechanics. Because you see, when Omni-Man comes out, just like every other DLC character that comes out, it's going to be worth the price if you put in hours to learn the character. You know, if you look at it that way, then it's worth the price. Because Omni-Man, let's say the master Omni-Man is going to take you like 15, 20 hours to get really good at Omni-Man. And you paid what, like $10? That could be worth it. It could be worth it in theory. Versus Resident Evil Separate Ways. You're just picking it up. If you played Resident Evil 4, you're ready to go. And you can just play the DLC. That shit's worth it. For $10. And, may I add, when the original Separate Ways came out, it was pretty obvious that it was like a palette swap. Where you just played as Ada and went through the whole fucking campaign that Leon went through. Versus the new one, which, yeah, you go back to similar locations, but there's new mechanics. There actually is new areas. You get new weapons, you know, that play differently compared to Leon's. There's stealth mission, like, you can do stealth shit.
okay.
Yeah. It's night and
Maybe
day.
is the way they is lined up of the release.
For what, MK1?
Yeah, I feel like everyone, including you, maybe including me, everyone that we saw or we see videos on, they want Takate. Takeda.
Oh, Takeda. Yeah, that's what most people
Everyone
want.
wants that guy. But
You know?
you're giving us Omni-Man, which is okay, but
It's fine, but like, yeah, you know,
give what people want, dude.
you
They
know,
want fucking-
same thing with Homelander's like, cool, but like, you couldn't have given us someone else, like Ghostface. I know he's rumored, but like, you didn't give us that for DLC Pack 1,
right?
you know? You couldn't pull some other, you couldn't bring back, fuck, I would have preferred them bringing back like Jason again. Or bring back fucking Michael. Not Michael, sorry, not bring back, but like bring in Michael Myers. Or bring back Freddy. You know,
dude,
why
Freddy?
wouldn't you do that?
Yeah.
I get it, it's licensing and all that shit, but like, fuck it, dude, you make fuck you money now.
Right?
like you can do that.
What about Kratos?
Fuck, bring back Kratos. I mean, that's gonna be a little tougher because it's a whole Sony thing, and so whatever. But
Fuck it. They
Fuck
did
it,
they
dude.
did it before.
yeah, it's like it honestly feels like they definitely are running out of ideas. You know, it would have been nice to have seen Negan in Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. I don't know. Takeda, that's what everyone wants to see.
Oh yeah,
You know,
dude.
because
I want
everyone's
to see that.
everyone's like who is he? Is he really Takeda? Is he someone else? He looks old. Is he gonna play different? Versus like Omni-Man, you can be like, I can kind of tell how he's gonna play. You know,
Yeah.
Peacemaker, he's probably gonna play a little bit like Terminator or something.
Yeah.
Like we've seen that shit before. What we really want is Takeda.
Or
You know?
Ash.
Fucking Ash Williams, dude. They should have fucking done Ash Williams. That would have been great. I would prefer Pennywise.
What about,
Hellraiser, you know?
Jackie Daytona.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Bring back, just plays all of the fucking cast of what we do in the shadows.
That'd be fucking cool.
That'd be fucking cool. Yeah. Yeah, but I guess the main point, and like we said before, enjoy video games. You know, if you're someone who feels burnt out, that's on you. There's no excuse. If you're feeling burnt out, go out and play these fucking fantastic games.
Let's say you're the guy who fucking got every game that came out this year. Everything. And you're burnt out.
Dude, I'm replaying Dead Space for like the 5th time.
Not only that, like, how about the games that came out last year?
Last year, yeah.
Or the the games that you didn't play years ago.
Yeah, dude, Resident Evil. Final Fantasy Rebirth is coming out. Go and replay 7 again.
Or pick it up.
Pick it up for the first time. Replay it. Fucking play the Metal Gear collection. Yeah. That shit is hours. If you count the cutscenes, it's great games, but like, yeah, it's worth your fucking every penny. Don't say that you're fucking burnt out, because that just tells me that all you're doing is playing fucking sports games, Call of Duty, and the occasional, like, maybe Spider-Man, maybe Elden Ring, and then that's it. Dude, fucking play Armored Core.
Oh, Armored Core, yeah.
Go play Blasphemous. Go play Hollow Knight. Go play all that shit. And this has been Two Brothers.
Yeah.
Go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Spotify, Leave us a review, guys, because it would really help us out.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what you guys think about what we talked about. We're being too harsh, were we not? And we'll see you guys on the next episode of
Two
Brothers.